What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of King Print, where I cover all things screen printing. Now, before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, in today's video, what I wanted to cover is a topic that I've been asked about a lot, and that is, when do I take the next step? A lot of screen print companies, and this is business in general, a lot of companies start out of the house, in the garage, spare room, what have you. And a question that's always asked is, when do I take the next step? When do I go out and open a shop? My business has been going pretty good. I think it's time. But you want to make sure you are ready before you take that big leap. You might be thinking, well, business is going good. It'll go even better. I'll get even more business if I have a shop and I look established and I look professional. That's true to an extent. The first question I'd ask you is, how long have you been in business? Have you been in business for a year or more? And the reason that's so important is, let's say, for example, you start your business in October, okay? So you're already in Q4. So Q4 is relatively pretty good. People have their wallets open, they're spending a lot of money. You have October, November, and December. Those have been great months. So December, you're like, man, this business is going pretty good. The next step is to open a business. Now, in January, you're up here, it's just gonna go all the way back down, because typically January, February, those are always slow months, especially in screen printing, have always been pretty slow for me. So the reason I ask is, how long have you had your business, is because depending on what you're selling, a lot of times it's seasonal. There's fluctuations, there's up and downs. So you got to know that it's not all going to be good. You might be thinking, well, I'm getting all these orders in. These orders are just going to keep pouring in. I'm not going to have any problem. Plus, like I said, the shop I'm bringing in, the shop I'm opening up is going to bring in more orders. Okay, so the next question I'd ask is, how much profit are you making? Because that's going to determine whether you're ready to take that next step or not. Because you can be making money. You can be pulling in, let's just pull out a round number, $10,000 a month, right? And you say, okay, well, I'm making $10,000 a month. I definitely can go out and open a shop. Yeah, you can, but how much profit are you making? Let's say, for the sake of argument, you're making half that. You're making $5,000 a month. Now, $5,000 a month when you're working out your garage is pretty good, because let's say you're not even factoring your mortgage, rent, what have you, because you're working out your garage. You're not factoring your light, water, to wash out screens, all that stuff. It's just you and your printing or whatever business you're in, and you're making $5,000 a month. Not bad. But now when you open a shop, depending on the area you're in, you're gonna pay anywhere from $1,500, $2,500 and up for your shop. So let's say, for example, let me do some numbers here. So let's say, for example, you're making $5,000 profit a month. All right, and let's say you find a low-end shop for $1,500. All right, right there, that's gonna leave you $3,500. All right, so now you're at $3,500. You haven't even factored in the light. Now, the light is not like the light here at your house, because at your house you can have one light on in the room you're in. Somebody might have another light on somewhere else, and your light bill is going to be relatively low compared to a shop, because a shop, all the lights have to be on depending on the size of your shop. My shop, I was paying $400 a month just in light. So let's say, for example, we're at half that. You're at $200 for light. Yeah, you got to have all the lights on all the time. So right now you're at $3,300. All right. So are you going to do everything yourself? Are you going to be reception? Are you going to be customer consultation? Are you going to be the graphic design department? Are you going to be the shop hand, washing out screens, exposing screens? Are you going to be the printer, also printing? Are you going to be maintenance, taking care, making sure that the shop stays clean? You have all the supplies and everything you need? No, you're going to have at least one person to run your business. Oh, also, I forgot bookkeeping, making sure all the bills are paid, making sure money's coming in, making sure everything's going out on time. All right, so right there, hiring somebody, you're looking at, if you want somebody competent, you're gonna need at least $1,500 a month. Okay, so now you're down to $1,800. Okay, you haven't even dug into the insurance and the water. Okay, assuming the landlord pays water, so let's take that out the picture. All right, so insurance, you're gonna be looking at about $150. Okay, so you're at $1,650. So you're also gonna need internet and a business phone. Let's say, for example, you say, okay, you know what, cut costs, I'm not gonna have a business phone. I'll still use my cell phone for now, fine, but you still need business internet. Business internet's gonna be about $100 a month. So right now you're down to $15.50. Another thing is you're gonna have to furnish your shop. Okay, you're gonna have to. You can't go in there and have it bare. So you're gonna need clothing fixtures, displays, reception desk, your desk, signs. The outside sign, that's a big one, because some shopping centers require you to have a backlit channel lit sign just so it's uniform with the shopping center, and those can run, I mean, $10, $15, $20,000 depending on what's required of you to have. So let's say, for example, they require you to have a backlit sign and you find somebody to make you one cheap for $8,000. Okay, let's say you don't have the $8,000, you go take out a loan. Okay, so on that loan you're gonna be paying, let's go another round number, let's say $300 a month. Okay, so now you're at $300 a month. So now you're at $1,250. Okay, now you gotta pay yourself. Out of that $1,250, you're gonna have to take out taxes. So taxes, let's say for example, it's $200, round number. Okay, so you just paid yourself $1,050 for the month. And that's not even including variables. I know I left some stuff out here, but this is just off the top of my head. You're gonna even take home less than $1,050 a month. And then you're gonna be saying, okay, well, when I get my shop, I'm gonna double my sales. So profit's gonna be $10,000 a month. Okay, fine. Let's say assuming you do that. But a shop is not gonna be the end all be all, because what I found is if you do good work, the customers will come and find you. A lot of times screen print shops are in business parks or in warehouses, kind of on the back streets. They're not gonna be like really retail, because a lot of times property managers don't want screen print shops in their shopping center for whatever reason. So they're gonna be kind of hard to find. So why would you go in, have all these expenses to be hard to find, just so you can call yourself professional? If you're making money screen printing, you are a professional. There's no reason for you to go open a shop. Me personally, what I would do, what I have done, what I am doing, is take that money that you would spend on opening a shop and invest that into a good website and good SEO and good paid ads. That's gonna bring you a higher return. All a shop is gonna do is anchor you down, because you have to be at that shop not 8 hours, not 10 hours, not 12 hours, minimum of 14 hours, believe me. And you have to be there to make sure that that business keeps afloat, makes a profit, and doesn't go under. Because wherever you are, wherever your market is, you have that shop, you're in a regional area. You can only get the business that's in that area. The only business that's gonna come to you is a business that's in that area. If you invest in a website, if you invest in SEO and good marketing, your area is basically the entire world, the US at least. So why would you pigeonhole yourself into a little area? Now, if you start making big money, $30,000, $40,000 a month, of course, you're gonna want a good warehouse for production. But until then, if you're making $5,000 profit a month, $10,000 profit a month, stay where you're at. There's no reason to open that shop just to look professional. That's my advice, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the link in my description for screen print supplies on sale right now from Amazon. Check you on the next one.